Hello, guys. There's this story that's been going on social media about Pastor Chris and his numerous girlfriends and all those nasty stories that has just been all over the social media. Now, I want to say this. This message actually, I'm directing it to the lady that came up and said Pastor Chris slept with her and she got pregnant, aborted it, got pregnant how many times, and then until she had this baby, and then Pastor Chris wasn't taking care of the child, and you kept quiet. First of all, I want to say something that most people think because you're a man of God, you're not going to have temptation. Is a lie. In fact, as a man of God, you see chains of temptation. Chains. The problem, the temptation that usually come to men of God or women of God are sex, money. So if you can avoid this, if you pray for the Holy Spirit to help you overcome this, then you're good to go. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. That's why all of us were trying to live to perfection, which of course, that is not easy. Now I'll tell you again, the word pastor, it's a title. That's a title. They are bound to sin. But I tell you again, temptation is not a sin. It becomes a sin only when you fall into it. And again, woe be unto that man, that woman, that sin is coming from. When a pastor is telling you, let's go and do jiggy, and you follow him, now you be the main sinner. Yes, because you should have helped him. How? No, daddy, no. Daddy, no. Choir mistress. Is who I'm talking to. Daddy, no. No, this is not right before God. You see him, he will retrieve his steps. But no, your body they do. You accepted. And then it wasn't once that you guys had sex that you got pregnant. You aborted. Got pregnant. You aborted. Got pregnant. You aborted. Abba. What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay, you went to the house and then you said, where is mama? Because the house was empty or lonely or whatever English you used there. And then he told you mama traveled, and then you still went ahead and had sex with him. So why are you coming up now to disturb our head? Because what you're saying is not making sense to me. So I need you to help me to make it make sense. You're not a child. You're an adult, for Christ's sakes. You said you were 22 or 23. You're an adult, man. Not like he raped you. When he made advances at you, you should have rejected. You should have refused. Did he tie you rope? No. Did he force you? Did he rape you? No. I don't know why you guys just come up with stories that, disturb somebody's, what's it called, brain. Because the ones we've had is enough. For people that are still coming up to testify, what's going on? Let's just let this thing slide. I need you guys to take a chilling pill. Let it slide. What's go? You can't know what I mean. Go. You think it's easy to be a man of God? You think it's easy to be a woman? Now, I lie you. You have temptations. It is only God that helps you. Do you understand me? I have a friend, a very close friend of mine. I'm sorry I'm calling name. Reverend Osita. He's a very good friend of mine. A lot of people will tell him koro like this. I want to sleep with you. And you see him. He run. You see him running. He's an handsome man. He can do anything. Behind the closed doors, nobody will know. But he knows that this is not right. And he calls on God, please help me. And how will God help you? By not going in a private place with such people that are making advances at you. Because there are people that are demons from the pit of hell that are sent to destroy you. Imagine when somebody is telling you, I must sleep with this person. And she will try everything humanly possible. When anybody is telling you, I like this pastor, you should run. Some people will go as far as seducing you, before you know, if you're not yourself. You don't pray for this, for the Spirit of God or for the grace of God to really rest on you, my brother, you fall. And then somebody will come up tomorrow and say, she's pregnant. That's you begin to face scandal. Yes. And if you don't want to face scandal, you want something to cover it up, and then you see yourself going deep into sin the more. When you lie, and you don't want to get caught. You keep lying and keep lying. You keep looking for bigger lies to cover up the first lie you have lied. To tell you that to lie, no dey easy. So please, what I'm trying to say in effect is this. Let us let everything go. I am pleading. Today is 31st. Let's focus on a more positive thing. 2026. I don't want this thing that when I open my phone, I begin to see big videos of Chris Okafor and other. He is not the first. A lot of stories came up and it was just died off like that. So why would this one be different? And somebody said, he came to kneel down in the church and said he's sorry. Yes, he's sorry. You're not in his heart. You're not God that forgives. You don't know whether God has forgiven him. You think it's easy for somebody to just come up in church and kneel down before people and be crying? It takes a lot of courage. So what this man needs right now is love. Your prayers, not this